checking out Nino Cruz. Bell is rung. We are underway. Pretty Ricky scoping out the competition here. Size matters in the eyes of Pretty Ricky Wiley. And for Mark Wheeler, this sold-out crowd in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, they don't forget. Pretty Ricky going for the lip block. Clothesline sends him to the outside. And now the fun and games. Wait, Pretty Ricky taking the legs up from underneath Mark Wheeler. Pretty Ricky, Mark Wheeler slugging out on the outside of the ring. We've got Yane, Nino Cruz, and Matt Barnes. Three-way test of strength. Goes to Matt Barnes. He also has Yane in his side headlock. There's Nino Cruz. Wheeler back in the ring, connects with a kick. This is with the clothesline. Oh, Matt Barnes, while holding on to Yane, connecting with a big boot. Yane now, suplex, breaking the side headlock and a nip up. Look at the leg, cover, just a 2 count. That's Yane now. Oh, charging at Pretty Ricky, who held down the top rope, and it was Yane crashing hard to the floor. And now both men slugging it out on the outside of the ring. Yane, driving him back first into the hardest part of the ring. Wait, Nino Cruz from the top, leaping to the floor, taking out Pretty Ricky and Yane. Matt Barnes hitting the ropes, collecting air miles, diving to the outside. Showing their appreciation. Mark Wheeler taking all the credit. The golden gun. I say Mark Wheeler really showing some ring smarts here, letting everybody else beat the crap out of each other. And then he can cherry pick. But there's Pretty Ricky back in the ring. Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Pretty Ricky charging. Mark Wheeler scooping him up. Pretty Ricky sliding out the backside. Taking it out over the side of the head. Irishman now. Hurricane Rana taking down Mark Wheeler. Wheeler charges, misses with the clothesline. Pretty Ricky with Mark Wheeler by the hand. From the top. Into a lip lock. catching Pretty Ricky. Depositing him in the center of the ring. Nino Cruz back in the ring, ducks a clothesline. Countering Mark Wheeler. Sending the golden gun into the corner. Nino Cruz now charges. Catching Mark Wheeler, enziguri to the back of the head. Mark Wheeler hung up on the ring ropes here. Nino Cruz slingshotting himself back in the ring in a neck breaker. Wheeler wisely sliding to the outside of the ring. Nino Cruz now into the ropes. Matt Barnes catching Nino Cruz. Matt Barnes now ball busting Nino Cruz. Ducking the clothesline. Driving Nino Cruz face first into the mat, hooking the leg. But there's Yane with a super kick to the side of the head to break up the pinfall. Big time chop. Doesn't even phase Yane. And now both men exchanging chops in the center of the ring. Chop for chop. Countered by Yane. Yane hitting the ropes. Big clothesline. Knocking Matt Barnes right off of his feet. Looking Matt Barnes and driving him. What strength to the mat. Hooks the leg. The three was coming down. Matt Barnes just got the shoulder up though. Looking for that backsplash. Matt Barnes wisely rolls out of the way. Pretty Ricky back in the ring, using Yane and Matt Barnes as a stepping stone. Pretty Ricky now, reverse atomic drop. Pretty Ricky now, another atomic drop. That sends Nino Cruz up and over the top to the outside. Yane from out of the corner. Pretty Ricky with Yane. Fireman's carry. Going for the airplane spin. Positioning Pretty Ricky in the center of the ring, and Yane taking the elevator to the top floor. Oh, but there's Mark Wheeler taking out the legs. Wheeler now measuring Pretty Ricky. Charges. Pretty Ricky now. Maybe another. No, this time. Driving Mark Wheeler right to the mat, and Wheeler once again rolling to the outside of the ring. Yane sitting precariously on that top rope, and it looks like Nino Cruz and Pretty Ricky are going to bring him back in the hard way here. Nino Cruz, Pretty Ricky with Yane. Superplex from the top! What a five-way fight we have here at Superkick'd. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! All five men back in the ring, struggling to get back to their feet. Pretty Ricky, Nino Cruz, and Yane in the center of the ring. Mark Wheeler going to the top rope. top. Matt Barnes now back up to his feet, catching Mark Mueller with a stop right to the chest. It's Matt Barnes from the top rope, leaping. The pool was empty. Mark Mueller with the kill shot. Full Nelson reverse DDT, hooks the leg, center of the ring. Oh, but there's Pretty Ricky to break up the pinfall. Chop right to the throat of Mark Wheeler, who's tired of being yelled at, abused verbally by the Golden Gun, and now going low, going for the claw. I think Pretty Ricky is going raw down there, ducking a clothesline. Pretty Ricky a chop to Yane, and going low once again. Pretty Ricky's got a handful. Pretty Ricky with a double dick twist. And then eating a knee from Nino Cruz. Free Wheeler and Yane. Yane now with a modified power slam. Nino Cruz from the top, Meteora. In the 6. And Matt Barnes, oh, this is the end, he says. Matt Barnes driving Nino Cruz face first, right to hell, picking up the pinfall and the victory here. Barnes, the flatliner, victorious in this 5-way fight. Crowd showing their appreciation here.